Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Leilani. You could also call me Lay. Today I'm going to do an unhaul. I'm leaving my house within a week and I need to get rid of books. So I've been purging my shelves. So this will be my second unhaul of the year. I have a box with me and I want to just tell you the ones I am going to get rid of. First we have Paul Asher, City of Glass. This was for school. Never read it in the class and don't plan on reading it now. We have Americana. I did read it. I have tabs, but I'm never going to reread it. I read it for an English class, I believe. Antifa. I don't think I finished this for the class, but I don't plan on rereading it. Homie. This was for one of my poetry classes. Enjoyed it, but I don't think I'm ever going to reread it, so I'll give it away. The Glass Castle for, again, another class. We didn't read it in the class, so I'm not going to read it on my own. For poetry class, this is Ordering the Storm, How to Put Together a Book of Poems. Don't need it. We also have In the Palm of Your Hands. For my poetry class, don't need it anymore. Simply Shakespeare. This is to help you read Shakespeare. Actually might keep this because I still have Shakespeare books. This is a maybe, I'll keep. This book, The Luminaries, I have a duplicate, so this is the Illuminate edition. I have a duplicate in Owl Crate, and then also the person I'm moving in with is also subscribed to Owl Crate, so we'll just have two editions of the same one, so I don't need it. Sabril, gave it 3 stars, read it this year for a fantasy vlog. I'm getting rid of it because if I'm going to read the series, I want one that's not mass paperback. We have Rumple Buttercup. This is actually a good book. But my friend also has this book and I have it on audio. Gave this a 5 stars. Very cute. Love the audiobook as well. Pestilence. I'm reading currently for a vlog. Or I finished this, but I'm reading it for an upcoming vlog that's going to come out either at the end of the month or not. Gave it a 2 star. Also, this is on, the whole series is on Kindle Unlimited, so I don't need this edition. Yeah, you'll hear more my thoughts on this in the upcoming vlog. Speaking of the upcoming vlog, Lore. DNF'd at the 100-page mark, and this is the Owl Crate edition. I still have all the Owl Crate stuff in here. Don't plan on finishing this book. Some books I'm gonna give to my brother is Witches Steeped in Gold. I tried to read this book multiple times. For some reason it's not clicking for me, so I'm going to give it to him because he might enjoy this. I do have markers in it because that's how I was gonna read it. I'm also giving my brother On the Come Up. He enjoyed The Hate You Give, so I'm gonna give this to him because it's been on my shelf for years and I haven't picked it up. So I'll give it to him, so if eventually if I want to pick it up, I can. The Hate You Give has been on my shelf for years. I'm on chapter 4, so page 50. I have some tabs. I have not completed this book, and I do not think I will. I noticed about myself now that I don't want to read any books about shootings of young Black people in general, but specifically towards young men. My brother, y'all don't know this, he is half Black. Kind of it triggers me, so I don't want to read a book about a shooting of a young Black male. So I'm not gonna read this. My brother already has a copy, so he doesn't read this one. Pride I'll give to my brother. I had this on my just read in 6 months or unhaul. Haven't read it simply because I don't really like Pride and Prejudice. So I had no feelings to read this book, but this is the Owl Crate edition and it's very pretty. It's pink and like the insides are gorgeous. So I'm gonna give it to my brother because I think he would enjoy it. The Drowned Woods, I have Owl Crate edition, but then also my friend has this edition already, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This is Illumicrate. It's very pretty. I love the blue. Dear Martin, same thing. Shootings, I'm not for it, so I'm not gonna read it. Supermarket, I got it because of Logic, who is Bobby Hall. It's been on my TBR for a while. I bought it the day it came out. My best friend read it before me. My brother read it before me. Both of them hated this book, and I was gonna read it. Don't need it on my shelf. The library has it as an audiobook if I ever plan to read it. The Ivory Key, I already have a copy. This is the Illumicrate edition. My friend will also have this, so I don't need 3 copies. Lady of Rooksgrave Manor. I have not read this, but this series is on Kindle Unlimited, and I'll just read it on Kindle Unlimited. So, yeah. Oh, this one was a book. 21 Ways to Happier Depression. I've read this multiple times. I like the feel of the book. I like the layout of the book. I got this because of another booktuber. I forgot who read it, but I got it because of them. Read it, enjoyed it. I was gonna do like a video on it when I first got it. Haven't done it, so I'm probably not going to. I'm gonna get rid of it because I do not need it. More books I'm getting rid of from school. Virginia Woolf, A Rooms of One Own. Read it. Don't think I really cared for it. We have, let me take this off, Dubliners. We didn't read the whole book, I think, so I don't need this. Sula, I did read it. I don't remember what I gave it. I have a lot of notes and stuff. Don't plan on rereading it, and if I do, I'll get a library copy or a new one that doesn't have used books. Passing, I've read multiple times. I might keep some of these for my brother, actually. So, Passing, read multiple times. Don't plan on rereading it. We have The Sound of Poetry, A Brief Guide. Don't need it. Giving to my brother because I have multiple copies and I don't need this one. It's A Court of Mist and Fury. Have my tabs in it. Blessings the Boat. This was for a poetry class. Don't need it. This is kind of like a book / workbook. It's called Foster Revelations Rise Above It. No Excuses 90-Day Power Journal. I went to a conference for Foster Youth Awareness in New York, I believe. Met these people. They were really nice, but it's been on my shelves. Haven't even used the workbook. I'm not going to use it. I might take this to work though, because I do work with foster youth, so maybe I'll do that. Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Read it. I might give it to my brother. I'll see if he wants it. If not, I'm going to get rid of it. Books that I don't plan on reading that have been on my shelf for longer than 6 years. The Betrayal could go. The Heaven. This could go as well. Books I tried to read this year that I DNF'd is The Bride Test. I read this during, I forgot what vlog, but I was trying to read it, didn't like it, so I DNF'd it. I also DNF'd One to Watch. Somebody else might like these. They're also, it's just a great paperback, so somebody else might like them. I didn't. Just Mercy. I was gonna do a video reading this and watching the movie, but I've already watched the movie before I got the book, And if I want to read the book, I think I'll just listen to the audiobook because I believe it's narrated by Brian. So I don't need to read it physically. I could just listen to it. The Gauntlet, Iron Man. I don't plan on reading this, so it's gonna go. Horror Store. Very pretty. I highlighted in some stuff and it kind of looks good because it looks like it belongs in there. But I did not enjoy this. I believe I gave it a 2-star. It was a Christmas present for me, I think 2 years ago. But I don't plan on rereading it, so it's gonna go away. A duology, Fates and Chaos. I had it on my shelves for a long time, haven't picked it up, gonna go away. I have read these books. I read them in high school. So Dangerous Lies and Black Ice by Rebecca Fitzpatrick. She wrote the Hush Hush series. I enjoyed them at the time when I read them. I don't have any desire to reread them though. So I'm going to just get rid of them. Also, I like the feel of this cover, the texture. It's a very nice cover. What else? The Shadow Codex, Cassandra Clare. Oh, it's so pretty though. I think I also had this in my last unhaul and I was like, I'm gonna wait until I read it, but I don't need it. But I like it. I like the layout. The layout's very pretty. Also, this is very pretty. Oh, this is very pretty too. I'm good to my brother because he can hold on to it. Another series that I'm interested in reading that I haven't read is Ace of Shades. All of this is on my library app, so I could just read all of it with the audiobook. And this is the Owl Crate edition. There's nothing really special about it other than like the cover change and the author's note. But I don't have the other editions in Owl Crate, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. And then the last 2 books I have is Nevernight and God's Grave. My best friend has all 3 of them. But also these have been on my shelves for years and I don't know if I'm that interested anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these. And these are all the books that I'm getting rid of currently. I might do another run through before I pack. But yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Over 20 books. I don't feel like counting all of them. But those are all of the books I plan on getting rid of. Yeah, because I had, minus these, so before all this I had over 300, like 320. And then my friend has 400 books. So we're already gonna have a lot of books. So I'm not sad to see these go. So